Hello, my name is Leanne Sherrod. I'm a speech-language pathologist and the President and Chief Clinical Officer here at Expressible. Today we're talking about how to practice speech sounds at home and some tips to make the most of your practice time. The goal of speech therapy is to be able to master your new speech sounds so you can use them in all kinds of conversations and situations. This is called generalization, and it helps people communicate more clearly day to day, whether at school, work, or socially. So, how do you get to generalization? Home practice is a big part of it. Practicing between sessions helps reinforce what you're learning in speech therapy. This way, you can keep moving forward with each session rather than having to spend time relearning things from the previous one. In a nutshell, more practice leads to better progress. You'll reach your goals more quickly, which translates to less time in speech therapy. So here are a few tips to help you practice the right way and get the most out of your time. First, it's important to practice exactly what your speech therapist says to practice. For example, if your therapist wants you to work on your sound in syllables or words, don't rush ahead and practice it in full sentences. Articulation skills are typically learned in a hierarchy. That hierarchy involves mastering the sound in isolation, then in syllables, in words, in phrases, sentences, and finally, in conversation. It's important to master your speech sound at each level before moving on to the next. When possible, try to practice with a partner. Whether you're the parent or caregiver of a child who's practicing, or you're an adult with a partner or friend who can help you, practicing with someone else is always beneficial. The partner can provide feedback and offer help and prompts as needed. You may be wondering if longer or shorter practice sessions are best. Good news! Shorter, more frequent bursts of practice are actually better. This keeps the person learning and practicing their new motor pattern often, which can translate to better improvement. Aim to practice 5 to 10 minutes a day. These bite-sized sessions will go a long way. To make practice more functional, look for simple and motivating ways to add it to your daily routine. For kids, and even adults, games are great tools. For each turn of a game, the person can practice their target sound. Board games, card games, crossword puzzles, even shooting hoops or kicking a ball back and forth. Anything that's motivating can work. You can also sneak in some practice during the drive to school or work, while getting ready for the day, right before bed, or even while doing the dishes. For kids, it's especially fun to work on target words during playtime, such as playing make-believe with toys. Finally, try to be patient. Learning a new speech pattern takes time. Changing how you pronounce a sound is sort of like changing a habit, and we all know that habits can be hard to break. It takes time and diligent practice, but you can do it. Remember, your speech therapist is there to support and guide you every step of the way.